Please explain in detail basic types of logic in line of reasoning and exemplify each. Logic is the systematic study of reasoning, the process by which we draw conclusions based on evidence and arguments. In the field of logic, there are several basic types of reasoning that serve as the foundation for more complex thought processes. We will discuss 4 fundamental types: deductive, inductive, abductive, and analogical reasoning. 1. Deductive reasoning. Deductive reasoning, also known as deductive logic, is a type of reasoning in which a conclusion is derived from a set of premises or statements that are assumed to be true. Deductive arguments are either valid or invalid, depending on the logical structure of the argument. If the premises lead inevitably to the conclusion, the argument is considered valid. Example: Premise 1. All humans are mortal. Premise 2. Socrates is a human. Conclusion: Socrates is mortal. In this example, the conclusion logically follows from the premises, making the argument valid. 2. Inductive reasoning. Inductive reasoning, also known as inductive logic, is a type of reasoning where conclusions are drawn based on a set of observations or experiences. The conclusions in inductive reasoning are considered probable, not certain, as the premises do not guarantee the truth of the conclusion. The strength of an inductive argument depends on the number and quality of the observations or experiences. Example: Observation 1. The sun has risen every day since the beginning of recorded history. Conclusion: The sun will rise tomorrow. In this example, the conclusion is based on a series of observations, making it probable but not certain. The sun rising tomorrow is not guaranteed but is highly likely based on past experiences. 3. Abductive reasoning. Abductive reasoning, also known as inference to the best explanation, is a type of reasoning in which the most likely explanation for a set of observations or facts is inferred. Abductive reasoning is often used in scientific inquiry, detective work, and everyday problem solving. It involves making educated guesses and choosing the most plausible hypothesis among various alternatives. Example: Fact 1. The ground is wet outside. Fact 2. There are no signs of a broken water pipe or sprinklers in the area. Conclusion: It probably rained recently. In this example, the conclusion is inferred based on the most likely explanation for the observed facts. While other explanations are possible, the conclusion drawn is the most plausible given the available information. 4. Analogical reasoning. Analogical reasoning is a type of reasoning in which conclusions are drawn based on the similarities between two or more entities or situations. This type of reasoning relies on the assumption that if two things are alike in certain respects, they are likely to be alike in other respects as well. Analogical reasoning is often used when dealing with new or unfamiliar situations, drawing on previous experiences or knowledge to make inferences. Example: Situation 1. In the past, when John studied consistently for exams, he performed well. Situation 2. John is currently studying consistently for his upcoming exam. Conclusion: John is likely to perform well on his upcoming exam. In this example, the conclusion is based on the perceived similarity between the two situations. While the conclusion is not guaranteed, analogical reasoning suggests that John's consistent studying will likely lead to success on his exam. In summary, the 4 basic types of reasoning, deductive, inductive, abductive, and analogical, are fundamental to human thought processes. Each type serves different purposes and is used in different contexts. While deductive reasoning offers certainty, inductive, abductive, and analogical reasoning provide varying degrees of probability or plausibility based on available evidence, observations, or comparisons.